Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael. 4 ninja fighting turtles who battle evil from the sewers of New York City.
You can never get a taxi in this town. Let's take the sewer slider or the shell cycle.
With their ninja skills and weapons, they're gonna turtleize the evil shred.
Turtle power! It's time to come out of your shell.
New Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures and vehicles, each sold separately from Playmates Toys.
What is going on, guys? Sonic and the Bean Show here. Today we got sort of a discussion video here today. I kept debating on if I wanted to do a video on this, but some more news came up on the same topic that I was pretty excited about, which is why I had to jump on here and really want to talk about it with you guys. So a lot of you have probably already heard about the news already, but if you haven't, it is confirmed that Super7 is officially making Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures based off of the 2003 animated series. This was actually confirmed by Brian Flynn on a Foosh live stream a couple of days ago, and that we should expect them sometime next year. Now, I don't know if these are going to be either Ultimates or reaction figures. I don't believe he said what exactly they were going to be, but I would probably assume they're going to be Ultimates, or who knows, they could also be both. But either way, I'm really excited for this. I've been talking about this for some time now, wondering if we were ever going to be getting some new 2003 Tmnt figures, or if Playmates Toys was ever going to re-release them. And now it is possible we could be getting some new Ultimates of these figures by Super7 next year. So I'm pretty stoked on this. I'm very curious on how well these are going to be. I don't have too much turtle stuff from Super7 since I mainly just collect the turtles for the most part and not the other characters. But if they are doing waves from the 2003 cartoon, then I might just go all out on the line. I just might, because I know like Super7's Ultimate figures are pretty expensive, especially if you buy the whole wave, because they're like almost what, $200 if you get a whole wave of their figures. So yeah, it really just depends on that, like how well they look, if they look like how they should look in the cartoon. You know, I like the superhero kind of look they've had, like they were more like buffed and everything. So if they can like capture that perfectly, and the accessories they got are like pretty iconic from the show, then yeah, I might end up getting a whole wave, but it really just depends really. Now, speaking of Playmates Toys, there's been some more exciting news. So just recently, there was an event in New York called Holiday of Play, and Playmates Toys was attending this event. They had their own booth there with a bunch of TMNT figures displayed and possibly some newer ones to come out in the future. But there was one that caught my eye, and that was the original 2003 TMNT figures. So it looks like these figures are finally getting a reissue, and that got me even more excited. I also noticed that the packaging is different this time. If you guys remember, the original packaging for the main 4 turtles would usually just have a big head of like whatever character was there, but now it looks like they're switching it to just having the main 4 turtles now, which they would usually do at the time for other characters like April or Shredder, but now I guess like this time they're just gonna keep it like this for like all the other figures maybe. So that's interesting really. Man, like if we're gonna get the reissues and then like more figures from like Super7, man, that just makes me want to like play the Konami games and watch the series again all over again, because this is just too much, you know. It just feels like a dream. It just feels so unreal. So yeah, I am like I'm really excited for all this stuff, man. This is just insane. So yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on the news for the 2003 TMNT figures by Super7 and the reissues by Playmates Toys? Let me know down below. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the news today, and I will definitely catch you guys in the next video. Take care, my friends.